Grand Seiko's popularity amongst watch collectors in the US has exploded over the past 5 years or so. Their iconic spring drive movement has led to quite a few collectors wanting to understand how it works, and its accuracy is hard to beat. Today I am going to review my favorite Grand Seiko, the SBGM221. This is part of their Elegance collection. While it does not utilize Grand Seiko's spring drive movement, I believe this watch is a timeless design and an amazing value proposition, coming in at $4,600. The SBGM221 comes in at a very wearable 39.5mm and 14.5mm thick case. While 14.5mm thick is quite chunky, I found it to wear substantially better than the SBGA375 I reviewed previously. This is largely due to the case shape and size. The domed sapphire crystal also contributes significantly to the case thickness, which means this watch does not wear nearly as thick as the dimensions would lead you to believe. The relatively short lug-to-lug width of 46mm allows this watch to accommodate a vast majority of wrist sizes. I have a 7¼ inch wrist, and I found it to have substantially more wrist presence than my JLC Master Calendar. The case design is simple at first glance, but executed to perfection. There's a lot of small intricate details packed in this watch. The case is finished using Grand Seiko's famed Zaratsu polishing and have excellent proportions, bevel edges, and a stepped high polished bezel, allowing it to be worn in both formal and casual settings. My favorite part of the case design is the use of drilled lug holes. I found that the SBGM221 wears well on a variety of different straps. The watch comes with a beautiful alligator strap with contrasting orange stitching. Given the aesthetics of the watch, I found the strap to be a little underwhelming, but it's soft underneath and wears well. The deployment buckle is probably the best I've seen. It combines the functionality of a traditional pin buckle with the security and longevity of a deployment buckle. It is twin trigger actuated and has a beautifully grained finish underneath the Grand Seiko inscription. As with most Grand Seiko watches, the dial is what truly stands out. At first glance, I thought the dial was some sort of enamel, but it is just an extremely well executed ivory or cream colored dial. The rectangular hour markers are meticulously finished with mirror polishing on the superior surfaces. The 12, 6, and 9 hour markers have double rectangular markers that adds a wonderful hidden aesthetic to the watch. I honestly did not even notice that small detail until I began to review this watch, and I drooled over this one for quite a long time. Just like the case, the hour and minute hands are polished to a sword-like precision using a combination of mirror and Zaratsu finishing. The hour and minute hands glisten in all types of light, allowing them to truly pop off the dial. The dial manages to be somewhat busy yet simple. There are black print minute markers around the dial, and Grand Seiko decided to put the 24-hour numerals in the center part of the dial. I rather like this aesthetic and the fact that they use a triangular marker to denote the odd numbers. At first glance, I thought the numerals were black, but under close inspection, I noticed they are a deep midnight blue. My favorite part of this watch is the GMT function in the blue GMT hand. It is a beautiful blue and a great touch to incorporate it on a cream dial. The blue hand definitely gives an otherwise muted watch a vibrant bit of color, and it does so tastefully. There are 2 crown positions. The first allows you to change the date and operate the jumping hour hand independently. The second hand operates the GMT and minute hand. Simply rotate the minute hand clockwise to set the GMT hand, then set your minute hand, and you're ready to track 2 time zones. Powering the SBGM221 is the in-house caliber 9S66. Grand Seiko does everything in-house: cases, movement, quartz crystals, and so on. Therefore, I can't restate enough how impressive it is that they managed to deliver a timepiece of this quality for under $5,000. They even developed the Spron 610, which is a cobalt nickel alloy they use for their mainspring. This movement also provides a very impressive 72-hour power reserve. While there are other movements that are capable of longer power reserves, they are not that common for an in-house movement with the GMT function in a watch that costs less than $5,000. The movement is beautifully finished, but less Art Deco and more industrially technical expertise and precision. I'm not sure what technique is used here, but the vertical stripes with a combination of opposite directional brushing makes the movement a pleasure to look at through the sapphire case back. There's also a very subtle holographic Grand Seiko lion logo that I tried to capture without any luck. For me, the SBGM is worthy of being an only watch in your collection. If you are looking to add a touch of elegance and class to your collection, but do not want to drop the $9,000 you would spend on the JLC Moon, this watch is definitely worth considering. Thank you for watching my review. As always, feedback is welcome and has really helped me improve my video work. I do this as a hobby because I love watches. If you like this video, please check out some of my other reviews and subscribe to the channel. If I can reach 1,000 subscribers, I can convince my wife to let me upgrade some of my lens and equipment. Thanks again for watching.